Welcome to the basic introduction video, part 2 of the Notion app. In this video you will learn how to handle the widgets, and what their basic properties are. In this example, I've built a page with a background image, and an image on top of it. Here you see a semi-transparent, blue container, holding a text widget. When I double-click on the text widget, its properties are shown. The first few properties are called the basic properties, because every widget has these properties. Further, on top, you see a menu that holds some tools you can use on the selected widget. Let's have a deeper look at the Tools menu. First of all, the menu is horizontally scrollable, so if you do not see all the buttons or functions, scroll to the left or to the right. The leftmost button is the Close button. This allows you to close the drawer, return to the app and unselect the widget. The second button is the Resize button. When you click on this, the selected widget will change its state into the resize mode. The third button is the Shrink button. This allows you to shrink a container to the size of its children. Let's have a deeper look. I'm going to add a container and drop 2 text widgets into that container. As you can see, the container is bigger than the 2 widgets I placed into this container. By using the Shrink button, I'm able to resize the container to the smallest size its children occupy. Next we've got the Copy button, which allows you to make a deep copy of a widget. Deep copy means that you copy the widgets and its children, and create new, independent instances of these widgets. Their properties are copied as well, but they are not linked to each other. If you change the property of one of the widgets, the property of the other will not change. The next button is the Delete button. This one deletes the selected widget. The next 2 buttons allow you to move the widgets up or down in Z order. This means you can put them in the background, or bring them up again. Next, we have 2 checkboxes. The checkbox named Lock allows you to lock a widget. Locked widgets can be useful in multiple ways. First, they are fixed and can't be moved anymore. Instead, the next unlocked parent widget will receive the move events. Second, you can go to the Fast Select menu and activate the Ignore Locked Widgets button. In this case, all locked widgets do not accept any input, like clicking or double-clicking anymore. This is a convenient way to select parent widgets. For example, in the case that they are not visible or accessible anymore. Third, locked widget do not accept dragged widgets anymore. Instead, the first unlocked parent will accept the dropped widget. Now, let's have a look at the basic properties of a widget. Almost every property can be linked to a process variable, to change its function or appearance dependent on the variable's value. The parent property is one of the few exceptions. When I click on the parent property, a list of widgets appears to the right side. This is the widget tree, showing the hierarchical stacking of the widgets. In this example, I have a text widget inside a container widget, and the container widget is again a child of the page stack widget. You can reverse the list by switching between parent and child view. Parent shows the widget stacking top down, means showing all the parents, beginning with the topmost, currently selected widget. Child reverses the list. Let's select the page stack as the currently selected widget. Now, child displays all the children inside the selected page stack. You have a few more functions in here, like Save, Rename, and Draggable. These functions are useful to create snippets. Snippets are widgets that are stored to reuse them. You can give your widget that you'd like to store a name. Let's select the container with text to show it. OK, let's name it New Widget, and save it. When we swipe open the left drawer and open the Snippet tab, we see our currently saved widget, and are able to reuse it. Just drag and drop it like any other widget. But, let's return to the basic properties of a widget we started with. The next basic property is the grid property. This allows to define a grid for the widget it snaps on. Let's take a grid of 50 for example. As you can see, when I start to move the widget, it snaps to the grid of 50. This is helpful to align widgets much easier. Widgets can also be aligned manually by their X and Y offsets. This is done by the offset property. The origin is the top left corner. Widgets move to the right or downwards, with incrementing X or Y values. The show property enables you to show or hide a widget, and the flex property gives a widget a weight. This is relevant for relative layouts. Here is a link to the video related to relative layouts. We will not cover relative layouts in this Getting Started video. Let's have a look at the pages. You can add or manage pages on the project drawer that can be accessed by swiping it in from the left side. Click the Pages tab. Here you see an entry called Root. When you swipe this entry to the right, two buttons appear. The Delete button allows you to delete this page. The Edit allows you to edit it. The root page is always there and cannot be deleted. To add a page, click the Add button. Here you can enter the title of your page. The title has to be unique within a project. Below you can enter a description for the page. This entry is optional. There are multiple ways to switch between pages. The first is to click on the page in the Pages tab. As you see in the background, the pages change. Second, is to exit the edit mode and swipe the pages left or right. Further, you can use the Page Changer widget. I have added a link to another video which explains the Page Changer widget in greater detail. Okay, that's it for this video. You know now what the basic widget properties are, what snippets are, and how to use them, and how to add and manage pages. In the third video of this series, you'll learn about localization of your app, how to manage users and groups, and how to add PLCs to the Notion app. Thanks for watching. See you soon.